the second letter of the alphabet. At least leaning that way. They've actually opted for a boost and a 4-man stack on the B site. So it looks like NAVI have certainly done their homework.
I'm just getting all my tools and Ghibli's ready because I know we got a couple of moments.
I imagine Magic's smoke has an intention. He wants to see some attention drawn towards middle first. That's Chopper's responsibility, and it has pulled a rotate. That's exactly what Spirit wanted. Here we go. Nice working. Molotov arriving on short as my hiccups arrive.
Oh, Simple. This is going to come down to timing. He spots SDY, but 3 already passed his line of sight. He's going to segregate this push.
Oh, that's a very important frag from Flamey, and now the nades and the bullets rain in on Spirit. They advance. Mir, the spearhead, needs multiple frags here, and, well, so far so good for NAVI. Flamey just sends them packing. Get out of my sight.
We will see IDIS balance even fully invest. That's unusual, traditionally holding on to extra cash. So maybe no AWP on the first gun round as the tactical nukes come out. Boomich grabs a lick of damage, and Magix even opens up onto a...
He's always good for one.
Yeah.
Always good for one on the Desert Eagle rounds is Magix. Very, very comfortable with the hand cannon. And Flamey could get caught here. Oh, he has. Going aggressive, and Magix with Mir in perfect unison. Pair up for a second frag and another SMG falling into enemy hands. NAVI could be getting a little shaken here, and Boomich gives him the fight. Mir doesn't necessarily convince this is a round over. Doesn't hit the shot. And they aren't really in any sort of rush, Chad. Look at the spread of the T side right now.
Yeah, this is one of the things with Team Spirit. They do have these change of pace up their sleeve. They play some very, very slow rounds.
Oh, they're going for info.
And they need to, because right now it will just be Simple over towards A. Boomich and Perfecto need to find a frag or at least some space. And by clearing out backyard, by clearing out sewer now, and that's where Boomich is just pushed through the pipe too, they get a good idea that this may be the A finish. There's 40 seconds left on the clock. Now Simple doesn't have really any utility to fight with, just a flash to hold them at bay. There's no mollies, there's no smokes, there's no HEs to do any damage. They need to hit these shots. And the Famous versus the Deagles at range, it's going to be difficult.
Surprised Magix wants to keep the SMG at such low HP. Here we go. Simple. Deals with the first, reveals his location, and he wants to fight, stand and fight. It works wonderfully. 3 frags in favor of NAVI, puts us into an even keel. Long range, MP9, Boomich makes it a 1v1. Disbalance thrust into the clutch, and now he's been completely caught. How is he still alive, Boomich? Oh, he's going to be kicking himself. Disbalance with the fake, and now finished off all the same. Should see the FAMAS.
You can opt for this, and Mir's even been able to get an AK.
AK-47, baby. This is actually... Oh, they've revealed it very quickly on the duel. He wants to hunt down Flamey, but that might cause a bit more of a dumping of util, a little early than anticipated from the CTs. Boomich speculative spray doesn't find too much, just chips away, and this is Mir just doing Mir flight paths. Clearing in, and Flamey's found him. There we go. Now an AK falling into enemy hands. Flamey hunting, wants to deny any recovery, but SDY's hit a hero deagle. That was crucial and necessary to keep this round within any sort of conversation for Spirit.
The fact that Mir has gone up on his own with an AK-47, the most potent weapon, and dropped it.
Yeah, he's got that BDE, Chad.
Yeah, look, I love the aggression, and Mir tends to get one, but Chopper's found Simple. Look at this, just pushing into Sandbag, and they've even been able to pick up that AK. So Magix, he's picked up what Mir dropped, and now more aggression. Boomich wants to take a fight as well. This has continued.
Oh, Chopper tried to drop heavily. He actually got the smoke down, so mission accomplished in one sense. Magix. Can he do what Mir failed to? Which is a glimpse of Perfecto. Boomich on the periphery. Finds the head. Transfers beautifully. Magix so robotic at times. And now, well, this could be Spirit breaking NAVI. They put all their pennies into the center of the table, and now Magix calls on SDY to plant. Magix continues to hunt, and he's denied it. Staring at heaven, needs it, but oh, what a transfer! He finishes the job. Electronic bails NAVI out. It looked so good, but so predictable, and Electronic gets them both.
Well, with that plant, maybe Spirit buy again.
Oh, I like this.
Same level of economic damage is done.
Let's get a bit sketchy on the time here from Spirit. Starting to scare me. And then NAVI boost, or rather NAVI stack hasn't gone anywhere. Here we go. They're walking into the Lion's Den, and the Lion's called Simple. He's got his cubs alongside for the ride, and already seeing blood drawn. Look at Perfecto, he finally gets checked on the reload. They take some liberties on that long CZ reload, rebuilding it, and it is going to be Boomich and Flamey filling the feed. Still, this is the chaos we talk about. 10 seconds. Oh, but that was crucial. Boomich has found the necessary double. It's terrifying. I couldn't play the Counter-Strike Spirit play.
30 seconds again now. They have to go.
Yeah, here we go. They could smoke it. Electronic's not the only one with it, though, so he's on the wrong side of the map. This will go dry. 20 seconds on a flash, and they get the first. Nail-biting stuff. 18 seconds, and they start walking out Monster Pipe. I think they're going to get it. They're at least going to get the plant. Chopper's responsibility. Flamey and Boomich want to push on it now. Simple drawing blood. Boomich trying to deny and loads. He does stop it. That should be enough. SD1 needs to plant now. He starts to pump into the digits, but Electronic denies, and this is another collapse from Team Spirit.
It's a weird purchase here today. We don't see this every day of the week.
A flash for him.
Well, they're going in.
Go on, Perfecto. What do you got, mate? Nothing is the answer. He's gone. There's a lot more where that came from. And oh, Boomich caught on his swing. He took one. Magic's found by Flamey. Needs to find an avenue out of the smoke and has done so. This is a chaotic round, and it's about to get even more chaotic with Chopper. Spotted, finds Simple. There's more around the corner, stacked up on the site. And that comms has been transferred. SDY and Disbalance ready themselves for war. It's going to be a quick scope from Disbalance. They're backing away. They don't have the bomb. And now things get interesting. I told you a chaotic, weird 2v2 for 60 seconds. Well, here you go. Wingman, the entirety of Overpass. But the bomb now in enemy hands. So cut noise and hope that the CT's peek into Disbalance is the play. Why will he peek into there? He'll check bridge. Flamey gets his angle and checks again. Lovely crossfire.
What if we just go B?
No, but like B. Stack nades. Woo! Finally do something. And a miss from Flamey. They can overwhelm.
All right, they're in trouble now.
They certainly are, but if Perfecto bails them out with a double spray down, Boomich is very low. If he goes down, we've got a real round here. But he's tucked in on the corner and they're forced to press pause. SDY could be getting that bomb down, but now with pressure from short as well, what's Chopper up to? He's checking the flank. SDY asked to pause. He has the bomb. Chopper going around the world. This is interesting.
He does have time if he gets a move on to go all the way.
Like fake it.
Oh, okay. He's coming through connector. So seeing if he can pick up a bit of a cheeky frag, but this isn't going to change too much of the direction. And if Electronic jump peaks a couple more times, he might catch a timing. Looks like they're setting up for a boost. They'll get Boomich mounted on up, and he's going to cover off the B bomb side on his own. In the meantime, Electronic's going to get a move on back towards A. Just make sure that they haven't lost too much territory. 45 seconds left, and STY, he starts his aggression through Monster.
Boomich, not known to be an AWPer. Spots him and goes down. That's an issue. Missing his shot. AWP now for Chopper. He's recovered it from the corpse of Flamey. Oh, you can see Electronic just patrolling rather under the scope. But the bomb goes down, and now this 2v2 starting to shift in favor of Team Spirit. SDY does start to jiggle the push. Simple's working on it. Chopper needs to be cautious of that right ramp. He's holding this push for SDY. They blow crossfire, and he pulls the trigger. Looking good now. Only Electronic has the frag. No, SDY swings out. A double for both of them. A dip into that tight corner when he feels like their push could be coming in, but he's floating around. Chopper clearing out the underpass. That is a crucial component of that ability to just sit around sewer, and they're not going to do too much. Just a little late. But Magix has managed to get a good bit of control up here with SDY.
This is a new look.
This is a dream for us. This is further than Spirit get, typically. And the utility's on Magix, so if he does go down, they will have nothing. Now Mir draws blood. He'll drop the smoke. Suddenly, B is lost. And NAVI, to overcome it, it's Flamey that comes out of the hidey hole with a big frag. Disbalance finally fills the feed with something. A missed smoke. Boomich already closing the gap, and maybe Mir's going to lurk behind it, but that's a big frag from Boomich, causing, once again, disarray. Pushed in, SDY catches him before the smoke does fade. Chopper, SDY, Mir's smoke gimmick did not pay off, and now they're pushing in. Electronic wants to put some pressure. Chopper's caught. It falls to one man. SDY, he's not ready for it. Simple misses. And so now time on the side of SDY. He closes the gap, a re-swing, and he collects a fourth round.
All heading over towards the B bomb site. Mir with a cheeky beaky surf, and Flamey copping a leg shot. So a great start for Team Spirit here in round number 15. Looks like they might be able to walk away with 5 in the half, and that should be putting the smiles on their faces.
I swear I've never seen Electronic lose this duel from this angle. Like, you know he's there, but he just gets it every time.
He's so focused as well.
Every bloody time. In comes the site. Mir will likely have a double duel, and it's a bit overwhelming. Multiple targets now being hunted down. The P250's not good enough, nor the Deagle. They are losing health and now losing bodies from behind. Simple has struck. Disbalance has gone down. Does that mean there's an AWP in play? Yep, Simple's picked it up. Even more sketchy scenes, and they're starting to reassess. They're going around the world. Electronic will be there to receive them.
He's going to hear this in a minute.
Oh, he's in such a good angle for it. Electronic, the thorn in spirit.
Now, look at this connector stack. They are ready to rotate between both bomb sites. And as I say that, they're actually pushing for info over towards A. So if NAVI take their time, they might get caught between a rock and a hard place. But that flash has been heard, and that would indicate some information plays.
Chopper got a lot of work on his plate as they flood into B. Perfecto trying to drop the molly, and that will force Chopper back. Interesting. So they're going to play retake, and they've got 2 flashes to do so. So they're, oh, look at this. A flood of blue going to be coming out of heaven with a flashbang. This is going to be interesting.
It's an interesting plant as well. That's not good for players over towards sandbags, and currently 3 of them are going to have to retake from there.
And oh dear, a team flash. Not the perfect start. Spirit getting ripped apart.
Dragon, rounds were, and then as soon as that dropped, as soon as that fell away, it all felt one-way traffic for NAVI. Sure, there was a couple of other close rounds in the mix, but NAVI had a good read on the B hold, and well, the B push is what Boomich has to deal with, and he can't do it. Mir finds an opening.
It's a big one.
Oh, again, Simple with the spam. He tags Magix up for a little bit of damage this time. Continuing to harass with the boosts. Our Team Spirit on either side of that, they love it.
Magix and Mir and their damn boost, T or CT, doesn't matter.
Okay, well, Simple's walking through Monster for contact here, and he might catch them off guard with the boost. It's down to timing here. Oh, there we go. Flamey's even found that at range, so poor Mir. Magix couldn't spot that, he was too low.
He's so low now. But he still gets Flamey. And now Chopper's pushed in with the USP. This one's starting to fall apart for NAVI. Disbalance has connected a scout shot. Simple needs to smoke. Chopper likely going to disrespect that on the plant queue. Oh, and another scout shot. Team Spirit, crucial tagging. Now they need the fragging, and it will be a boost on the sandbags. That's perfect, but dealt with. They now know there's one there. And a good shooting from Simple, maybe, just maybe not. Denying the chance that Spirit have found. I mean, the scout shots have been hit by Disbalance. It definitely does make it winnable.
He has time to do this as well. Bomb's yet to be halfway ticked. If he gets a move on, he can win this.
One Deagle bullet would be enough, but peaked by Perfecto and very quick.
Loser out of IEM Beijing for 2020. As we continue the slow procedural clear of the defaults again. Flamey towards backyard. Chopper aggressive, not towards the toilets, this time towards sewer. And they're constantly staying active, Spirit, across the map. Flashing forward, peeking, flashing again, looking for more information. Setting up something over towards B right now. Chopper's going to lob out a smoke. He's going to actually get spammed through for getting away with that cheeky one right there. Bomb now, back over towards A. They're just going to leave Flamey here. Flashed off, I disbalance, you're in a bit of trouble.
He's responsible for this side of Banana. It's a good shot at finding a couple here. Simple will be flashed in though, and now he punishes Disbalance down to 20. On the retreat, smoke blooms. Maybe he can tuck tail and try and get back to the site. That does seem to be his intention, and he has just about gotten away with murder. So we keep it at a level keel, 35 seconds. NAVI need to finish. Bomb still in mid-limbo. They don't know which way they want to go.
Electronic spotted here. I just bounce has the shot every day of the week.
STY holding the front of sight. Takes down Simple. This is another Spirit round. NAVI counting on Flamey. Perhaps he can find Mir. That's a good shot. If he gets them both, we were talking. But no, conversation stops dead. And Perfecto hasn't really got the time.
Yeah, this is not working well for NAVI. We were talking about Team Spirit and their struggles on the T side. At least they were able to make some, have a lot of responsibility. They can find a heads-up duel against Itis Bounce over towards Long if they want to look in that direction. Up through connector will come Boomich and Perfecto. So much of a muchness here. We've seen this look before. Flash over Long, Itis Bounce blind, and he's going to hang around.
Electronic peaks on the other side of that rock. Yeah, he gets a warning. Disbalance is having a very tough time against NAVI. Every angle he holds, he gets flashed off before he gets to pull the trigger. They know what he's up to. Another smoke blooms, and it's knocked Flamey out of his monster progression.
I don't want to see Na'Vi fumble in this mid-round. We're expecting this toilet re-aggression. We've seen it time and time again from Team Spirit, and so simple. But if they don't push, they're just wasting time. They're just lingering around here, and we're down to 43 seconds. They have to get a move on Na'Vi. Look at this push. They're going forward. Both Chopper and SDY are moving around.
And they're smoking off Monster Tunnel from B. Disbalance just through his, but there's about a 10-second timer on that. Chopper gets caught having a look. And a good incendiary puts it about 20 seconds before this B hit comes in. Mir and Magix better know what they're up for. They're actually peeking into the AWP, and Simple can't believe his luck. Swinging wide. Magix only gets the one. Looking good. Here. There is SDY on site. Disbalance trained. He's low, don't forget. Tagged up by Electronic, and now the bomb's going down for the man himself. Can't be denied. Simple keeps finding them as they peek to contest. And Electronic mantling the boxes puts the 15th on the...
Well, they've bought in Galil's, Deagle, and hopefully some risk, because I think Na'Vi by the Booker having a hard time getting past Spirit. This might be a quick finish onto B. Pop flash and they go.
Yeah, you wanted it, Chad. You get what you asked for, but look what the results. It's a 1-for-1. Monster pressure. Mir pushes forward, surging into short. He's doing multiple jobs at once. Now the smoke drop. Chopper using his smoke to walk into Simple. They're 2 frags away from closing out Overpass, but Disbalance has dropped into the site. This could be the element of surprise they need. Simple, not surprised at all. And a crazy spray not going to connect. It's Na'Vi finishing what they...
Perfecto stunned at just how nice those shots were from Flamey. It's going to be a couple of Galils, 3 AK-47s, decoys. We saw that the other day as well. So the decoys were used, I believe it was by Vitality, to kind of act as a bit of a fake to bait out an early Molotov, and we know that Mir likes to throw that to deal with the smoke walls. Now the L block will land. Mir doesn't have the Molotov to extinguish and put a hole in that one. Flamey's going to open the door. Get a rude shot because Chopper's on the other side. He's actually tucked on down the vent, so if they go for a vent pop here, Chopper would be set up for a couple. Molotov for Electronic over towards the vent. Simple now going to Molotov behind the bomb box, and away they go. It's a top site set piece.
Oh, this feels very good. Okay, so to receive them, what have they got? It's SDY. Disbalance. On Heaven, SDY on Hut. That's the setup. Now, Flamey's been lining this damn smoke up this whole time, so he is going to go for it. Smoke main, molly vent, and push. SDY tucked in. He's been found out, though. Nice recovery. Disbalance with the AWP. Dropping into the site. Magic's hoping to catch one off guard, but now they've lost the site. Likely going to lose the round. It is...
Oh, good nade.
Significant damage dealt to Boomich. And they do have 3 members left. It's not like they're out of this one, but their positioning suggesting a passive stance. He's hoping to catch Simple's cursory glance on Squeak, but back in the way.
Utility. We've got a Tech 9 instead, a P250 for Electronic. The things we've seen that weapon do in recent times have been absolutely mad. And again, Navi smoke wall, it's going to get in trouble. It's going to be forced off the line by Mir. And that's just one Molotov. He's done that several rounds in a row now. Navi will need to adjust their approach.
Boomich gone down. Perfecto trying to trade off, and he's managed to pull it out of the bag. Simple has spotted SDY, but SDY just ignores him. Simple. Still yet to get a frag. It was his teammates that do, and now with the Tech 9, Flamey goes 1-for-1. This is chaos. They've managed to get the bomb down the vent, though, and Simple hoping to catch the hunt. This is risky business. Very sketchy stuff. Simple's aware that they'll likely check the one corner, but not the other. SDY does sweep in, and now Electronic asked to clutch with only a P250 against fully bought up rifles. I don't like his chances, Chad. He's going to have such a precise first shot. Reactionary, calm, not to be. Disbalanced has got the first frag necessary, and well, Diffuse comes in for 4. Spirit really looking to lock down this CT side. I mean, Na'Vi, they invested all their schmeckles.
Come up. This is the standard wall of secret smokes. Here actually getting a big chunk of damage.
Significant damage in his spray, catching the tail end of Electronic. They continue their walk up. So they don't know how many, if any, have crossed, but that's Chopper's responsibility to answer that question. He's rotated down the vent and, well, drop an early smoke to keep them at bay. Now, the likelihood is Electronic Molly's Chopper straight out of the staircase, and so he backs away. They get some more space to stretch their legs. Simple, unwilling to completely commit to the lower site yet. They've got a lot of control here. There's only Chopper, and he's gone. If they can stop that ramp rotate, it won't be easy. Magic's got multiple targets. He's been spotted out by Simple. Getting the bomb down to big, step in the right direction, and Simple finding another frag gives them enough leeway to do so. Disbalance eye already on the scope. Doesn't want to make a sound cue. Looking for that hunt. He knows there will likely be one close. Oh, and the tip of the head spotted, but he misses his shot. Boomich, with just Tech 9s, Na'Vi have got a round out of this, and missing his shots is Simple. Now SDY into the site. Good chaos, though. Perfecto continues to just deter, and I think that's enough for Disbalance, yeah. He'd swapped over to the rifle to give it a go, but there wasn't the necessary frags coming in time. That's a Na'Vi half by win.
Yeah, and while the two men that we mentioned weren't making too much of an impact, Electronic and Simple get both opening kills onto the lower bomb site, so showing up when they need to and getting around on the borders. Yeah, he might go down here if he's not careful. Flamey's hunting. The bomb going off might spur Flamey forward with the sound of footsteps. He's moving. The knife's out. Flamey, check your corner. They're actually going to separate them. So Mir's just having the standard stance towards Yard and gets a freebie.
Brave boy over the smoke and disappearing before their very eyes. That's going to put a big spanner in the works of Na'Vi's take. Because look, Simple was only positioned to throw util.
Well, that's really going to slow things down here, because if Electronic was tasked with finding space and calling out rotations, he can't do that. SDY and Mir are the combo with the M4A1Ss towards Yard. Boomich now, normally he throws that smoke from top of main. He's trying to do it from a different angle and fill the void that Electronic has left. And they will have to get past the pistols. If they go lower, they're in for one, but SDY is going to get the timing here.
Oh, he's pushed him. That's nasty. Giving them a real run for their money here with just 2 M4s. First 2 frags are theirs. I mean, they've got 3 unarmored opponents. You'd think Na'Vi've still got a shot. They do take ramp.
If they're quick about it, they can get into lower and set up a post plant, but they've taken too long. Chopper's down here now. SDY's there as well. Look at this, 4 players from Team Spirit have already made their way into the lower bomb site.
Yeah, they're playing it perfectly, using their numbers against them. And now, every duel you'll take, there'll be someone from the other side of the map to peppering you with this CZ75.
They're going to push the stairs on that molly.
They do. Simple, only the one. Flamey and Simple up against this, what was supposed to be an eco. He can see him, does adjust, dropping down into the site now, but Disbalance has taken his teammate away from him. Getting pushed, and it's Mir to convert.
Yard control, look at this. 3 players, very aggressive, using their smokes to their advantage to hold Boomich back. But Electronic's already found SDY. This is different. He's found a second too. Electronic wants more.
Oh my God, look at him. Low HP, trying to punish. Disbalance is now on the back foot, running away. Boomich is on the hunt as well. And how he can slip down secret. I can't believe Electronic managed to get a double there. Mantling on the box. I'd be kicking myself. And some of the most influential members of our previous Spirit overcoming with only 2 rifles have now both been taken down. Disbalance responsible for secret, and it is only a low HP Electronic. Likely going to just sit there. He hasn't even bothered to reload. That's how quickly he took that space.
I feel like SDY must have gone down through the smoke there. I'm not sure if there was an icon or not, but he was trying to use that to cover off towards the top of Silo. That was a very, very huge set of kills there from Electronic to set Na'Vi up for what should be a round, but they still have 50 seconds to work with, and if Disbalance can catch 1 or 2 slouching with that AWP, they're back in this. Chopper's towards main, Magic's still up towards the rafters, and it does look like Na'Vi want to finish towards the A bomb site. This could be a catastrophe for them.
Oh, that flash really does just completely seal the deal, but Magic does put up some resistance. They know where he is, and he's not going to get much further.
Elbow smokes towards Yard. Boomich has an idea that Disbalance trying to lurk in plain sight and get spammed through that smoke down to 60. And meanwhile, Electronic has just quietly crept across towards Secret and has so much control. You can see how late he can play, and well, he doesn't need to play late right now. Mir peers up. He does get the dink, so great work from Mir, and Chopper gets the follow-through, so they're going to get themselves an AK. That's good information. That's a misthrown molly from Boomich. It's gone a little bit too wide, actually outside of the map.
Oops.
They haven't picked up the AK yet.
I think that was enough of a deterrent. Simple, holding a very, very tight line. SDY can jiggle that, no worries. But the molly does completely force him out, and that Zeus is probably not going to get him too far anymore. I like the hut Zeus, but not many other places it's going to work wonders. And there is the AK retrieval.
He gets away.
He's gotten away with it.
Look at those moves from Chopper. This should be just a cleanup now from Navi. I wouldn't be expecting too much resistance. Maybe SDY with this Zeus can get Perfecto, and he will. Ah!
Yeah.
Oh, this is
now
a round.
SDY's caught another. Maybe he can guard that bomb. It is only Boomich. Tags him up. No armor from SDY. He needs a precise headshot. Boomich closing the door, dropping the vents. He's managed to create a gap, and SDY is going to have to start the chase. Knife out, going doors side. Boomich to plant. SDY's fast on this. Playing with the doors. 10 seconds, he's rotting the clock. Boomich is in an awkward set of circumstances, and he hits the headshot. That's a clutch right there.
They're going to have to respect this, because when Navi have thrown the standard secret wall smokes, they've sent at least 4 players down on 2 or 3 occasions right now. Now they're just going to go for this top piece. So we already have Magic's lower. Is it enough?
Pre-smoke on the hut to stop the molly. Gives SDY some room to maneuver. Kind of like it. He's still there. He's being forced off now. Mirzo is in perfect partnership, dropping off the hut. Flamey can't find it. It's chaos, and it's all favoring Team Spirit. Finally, something for Electronic. Oh, hard shot. Simple can't control it. Can't get disbalance, but Electronic can still frag. Oh, and Electronic's popping off. He's been hunted down by Magix. The wallbang from Simple does level the odds a little bit. 52 HP for Magix. Bombs on Simple's back, and he is heading towards the trophy room, where he's faking the steps. Magic's hunting him, and he's found the headshot necessary too.
Well, Mad Lions are a new team. Navi don't have the same excuse, and 2 of the big rounds that they've dropped here have been against 2 saved M4s, and now a round where there was a Zeus in play and a P250. That was literally it. And Navi, they're the type of team to tilt. They just lost another round, and Simple was the one who lost the 1v1. So at this point of the game, unless Navi can steal one back...
Here we go. Here we go. Okay, Electronics AK has been put to bed before it can get out of hand, and oh, disbalance. A very unfortunate miss. Does mean Perfecto can take him down. Oh no, if this translates into a round, Disbalance is going to be very red-faced. Another tag from the scout puts Magix on notice, down to 15. I thought SDY was going for another look. Why is Perfecto's scout so scary? They're grouping up.
All 3 are fighting. It's going to be all 6 members towards Yard.
And another frag. It's working. The scout alone has made the round out of nothing. Simple went down early. Electronic recovering a frag and a rifle that now sits on Boomich. He's gone down. Perfecto. Go on, Perfecto. Finishes it with 4. Magnificent stuff. It's going to be an intimidating partnership, and one that Navi can pair up with their own. Electronic, part of the duo, gone. Mir using that P250's crossed to secret. And it is the very best weapon for those long-range engagements. See Magix and Mir with an armored P250. That should strike fear into the CT side.
Chopper's nade set means they can stay very flexible here. They don't have to go for a set piece that they called from spawn.
And in contrast to the Glock as well, just that P250, finishing my point there, it has the same damage range as the FAMAS. In contrast to the Glock, Simple gets 2 of them on his lobby push. He's so low though. Mir gets brought low.
Oh,
he's got 0 bullets. He gets Mir, but he's got 0 in the chamber. What have you got for us, Chopper? I'd like to see him give it a good go. There is certainly a world where he can make this very costly. Of course, stopping the bomb plant is a big priority from Na'Vi, and he's going to try and plant in that smoke. Okay, Simple's found. That was the 1 HP Simple. He's desperately going to go for the plant. A fake hoping to draw Perfecto out from Decon. Ramp push as well. God, this is a messy one. Oh, good find. He's taken down the very healthy Chopper. And now, divide and conquer. He knows Decon, and he knows likely ramp. Perfecto's push, and he hits it as well. Chopper, he's making this round more than winnable. He's practically done it. Boomich has got 3 HP. He spots him out. Just finish the job. It's a headshot for style points.
Good too. So Na'Vi have everything they need besides an AWP or an AUG for Simple, something he's been using a lot recently. They need to find some impact, and they need to find it now. Look at this. Mir's already pushed Flamey away. Simple. Very brave to go for a wide swing there.
What about it?
He can't reface this either. It's a left eye peek for Simple. He cannot help Flamey. That means Boomich and Flamey are locked onto the lower site. And now, Team Spirit can take their time. We know they love to walk around in these mid-round situations. So with a minute 10 left on the clock and all of ramp room being under their remit, they'll just leave Mir over towards this side of the map. They retooled towards lobby. You've also got Chopper passively outside behind T-Red. He'll be able to swing and come in late through main or even push around to heaven, depending on where the kills and damage is needed. But you can see this. 3 players about to walk out squeaky. I just bounce through the hut, and away they go.
Okay. Simple. Scanchi caught the chopper lurk. And look at the gap Electronic working with it. Ah, it was such a good gap. He just pulled the trigger a little early, and now Magix has filled the feed. They're so hesitant. And now, oh, a squandered spray. This is very messy from Na'Vi. Electronic can't bail them out. Boomich can. Bomb's loose. He knows he's being pressured, trying to flash off the push, but Disbalance hits the wall bang, and there's 2 versus 1. They're lining up, and that was the bomb carrier. Disbalance gets it off the vent, though. Quick shots. Nice work.
The big daddy of the region.
Lots of smokes flying through the sky. 4 of Team Spirit's already leaving their hands. This is a fast pace to their utility, but is it the fast pace to their play? They haven't double pumped. They do have a flashbang coming in from Mir. Will it be the go? Nothing. Instead, pivoting. They're heading towards ramp room, and they've got a double setup here, the CTs. Flamey's deciding to tuck in. Let Simple take that first fight, and it works well for the first. Simple, you really gonna repeat? There's Flames down. I know he's tempted. Burning, gonna get deterred. 4 on 4 then. Round 21. Much more action to be seen. The bomb's still loose, and Disbalance just making sure he clears back through lobby safely. So they've done full topside utility. They've then shown ramp. There is still only Boomich rotated into the lower site. It's a very odd turn of events.
Yeah, and the pace change for them just to go ramp there, it was basically dry. So this is quite strange here from Spirit, but it's working. And now they have this 4 on 4. They're hoping Na'Vi move a lot, and they are. Look at Simple.
An AWP duel hut.
If he pushes into this, I just bounce will get him every day of the week. Look how much information they've given up, Na'Vi. They have nobody towards ramp.
Just hedging their bet.
Oh, Spirit is so agonizingly slow. I'm getting impatient for Na'Vi.
Oh, now this flash is squeaky. Here comes STY, though. The smoke doesn't cover him up. Nice catch. Electronic stopped him in his tracks. Now it's another frag. The Na'Vi boys have locked this one down. And again, it's Spirit kind of hitting him with the Na'Vi pace.
Yeah, and that's the thing, I guess, is years of watching Na'Vi. That's the guy that emailed us just the other day and said we got to do with him, Chris.
Giblies and Biblies.
That's the guy. Okay, well, Simple's going to poke his head up secret. And I Disbalance, he is towards Yard, but not up on Silo, so it won't be the fight that Simple's looking for. Or the droids.
Yeah, but if they continue outside, Simple could not be in a better position to punish. That is a Molotov, but he manages to get the frag regardless. Just as the molly started to tingle his toes, he gets it. Electronic cautious with his spray. He knows they could be close. Anti-flash by looking at the floor, and oh, he didn't spot him. Mir was trying to route the smoke just as Electronic evaporates. There's a lot of hunting going on. Electronic, though, he is a master of main. And that was the frag he was waiting for. Huge find. Wallbang confirms there's an AWP on red. SDY constantly lurking around Squeaky, and Na'Vi are still set up to hold topside very vigilantly. Simple has secret on lock. I can't really hate on this setup. That's a smoke that causes doubt. Can they go vents is the question Simple's going to be asking. "35 seconds. Will look to be a top take, but Electronic's timing is perfection. He's caught Magix just as he started his advance. Now the bomb's loose. Disbalance was an AWP spotted outside, so
Save.
yeah, an unfun save call made. And a good round handled by Na'Vi. Electronic has to get a lot of the credit there.
Yeah, he did a very good job. And I think that Mir and Electronic, if you look at those two individuals and the way that they play around smokes, you'll see a lot of similarities. They take a lot of risks, but they also have very, very good awareness of the timings, the corners of the smokes, and the cusps, and what to expect from the pushes of the enemy. This time round, Electronic getting the better of Mir. They want to treat this one straight out hard.
Very fast. Look how flash Perfecto is. He still gets the frag. Finally shut down, but in his stead stands Flamey. So low. He's knocked the toes and the boots off of SDY. And look at Magix and Mir. They're practically walking on stumps as well. Into ramp room with 11 health combined. Disbalance is the one that brings up the average. Okay, Simple's already in a prime position. Left side of ramp locked down. Is he alone? No, he's got Boomich. Even Flamey. Oh, and they even nade off Decon. He spots it. Magix does manage to get away, but won't be planting anytime soon. Another nade, this time finding and finishing off the job of Flamey. Disbalance, all that health now gone. An AWP shot was all it took. Mir, very capable, but very low.
The rest MGs, it's AKs and M4s. Back underway we go.
Ooh, I like it when Electronic gets a bit pushy. He's taken along, denied a lot of info early on Yard. NAVI.
Looks like they're going back towards Yard to set up some smokes here. This looks like the configuration for the secret smokes. And Electronic's ahead of this. He can call for help or he can call the information. He's pushing forward.
How does Simple bait him in? Has he got a flash? Oh, but Chopper checks it just as the flash pops. He wasn't going to get caught. Despite the flashbang pulls the trigger, now they can flood lower. There's all of them behind that smoke. No one has the info. Boomich will rotate in, doesn't have a smoke grenade. He's just going to have to stand and fight. Oh, it's loud. And he's decided he's thought better of it. He'd rather get up onto the rafters, and that's what he was trying to do. Don't know if he has the time. Doors are already open. Quick trades. Mir gets one. Looking for the adjustment, and Flamey very stalwart with his spray. Puts us into a 3v3. That's a hard shot to hit. Simple's done it anyway. And so Disbalance and SDY now looking to defend against this series point from NAVI. Simple's hit another. With every frag, it looks less and less likely for SDY. 20 seconds to get the bomb down. Perfecto patrolling. It looks like NAVI have done just enough to pull this one across the line. 15 seconds, he jumps down. Perfecto confirms it. NAVI win the domestic derby. It's 2-0. A sigh of relief, likely. And Team Spirit sent home. They will not continue at IEM Beijing, despite a very solid showing. Pushing them to a full 29 rounds of regulation. NAVI 2, Spirit 0.